Performer tonight is PRMurry, and our roadies are going to bring across some petrol. I'll use this cable. Can I just say before Pete gets into this, he has got a book on sale, and I'll just give you the title of this book because it's very snappy. It's called Slug of the Glowing Night Soil of the Concealed Emu. So if you're intrigued to find out what that means, they're on sale here tonight. It's a mere £5. PRMurry. As well as working with DODO, PR has also been part of Apples and Snakes, Worthless Words, a sculptor and an artist as well. He'll tell you more, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. And, right, my first poem this evening is called The Zombie Capitalist Death Horror, and it's about the Beveridge Report. Some of you may remember that was the plan for the British welfare state, and it said that it was going to kill 4 giants. The dead, bad giants are alive again. Once my father believed that they had been slain, or at least battered down onto their knees, and that poverty, ignorance, squalor and disease could no longer crush us with fear and with grief. But sadly that belief was over-optimistic, and like something terrific and horrific, the 4 zombified monsters are reanimated and undead, lumbering into a new century, crushing those who cannot pay, smashing all obstacles in their way, rewarding wealth and spurning need, driven by the power of greed to ensure capitalism's control of our bodies, our brains, our souls. So now we must dig a deeper hole to bury them forever. This might explain why I'm a little bit out of breath, the next one. It's also about something that, well, I thought anyway, had gone and has come back in a slightly different form. It's London Smog's Old and New. Once a river ran like a cord of grey churning muscle through a valley and a city, current rolling, pulsing, twisting, muddy waters running to the sea and back again at the same time, running with and against the tide. On cold winter nights it sweated mist, but if the night was still, the mist could not rise. Every house in the city burnt a coal fire. Nearly every adult who lived there smoked. And then there was a time when all the cars, buses and lorries smoked too. Smog was born, and the mist and smog embraced each other and lay down like satisfied lovers in a sleeping yellow embrace above the city, smothering breath and life in a poisonous blanket. So every still night when the smog laid down, hundreds died beneath. Give us clean air, the people cried. Stop the coal fires and clean the car exhaust. Stop smoking, cut carbon monoxide. And then the old smog, made illegal, died, and fewer people did. But death was just resting for a decade or two. And then it smiled and said, I'll find a way to return and choke the life from your lungs and heads. I'll make a finer blanket now than the smog of old. And when the sun is bright and the air is still, I'll weave a cloth of car fumes and light and lay it over the city so that they'll gasp for breath and cough in vain again and again, just like they did when my smog was thick. My clear killing veil will hang invisible above the city, and so they'll still die for me as the river rolls on and passes the poisoned people by. There's just been some good news about the court case in regard to London air pollution. Anyway, another historical poem about a bird that lived in London. I am an eagle. I live in a zoo. I don't like it much. Neither would you. I sat on my perch. I glared down at crowds. I dived in my mind between dreamed clouds. I sat on my perch. I stared at the wall, but I saw a sky with no bars at all. I sat on my perch. I shat on the floor. I tried to imagine what it feels like to soar. Then, God of Eagles, made good luck for me. One unlocked moment, enough to fly free. Life without a cage was too short and sweet. Wide London sky, killed dogs to eat. I sat in my tree. I didn't know what to feel. I kept dreaming of bars and regular meals. I sat in my tree, alone with the sky. I saw a warm cage. I'd no wish to fly. I sat in my tree. I knew I was tamed. Made no move to escape when the dark gun was raised. I am an eagle. I live in a zoo. I don't like it much. Neither would you. But I'm not an eagle. I am in fact a tiger, and I'm heavily influenced by William Blake. I am a tiger burning bright in the forest of the night or in the day, and in the shade lying watching in a glade where golden light is striping down through green foliage and leaves me almost invisible except for my unblinking eye, which only the dying should see. I am a tiger, and I once heard a philosopher teaching. He said philosophy is like searching for a black cat in a darkened room at night with a brown paper bag over your head. It is totally out of court. It is just not cricket. And I thought that this did not concern me because I am a tiger, not a black panther. But lest some roving forest gypsy passing by with a handmade flintlock gun made out of an old gas pipe should descry my unblinking eye and shoot me through it in order to sell my powerful powdered penis to give a millionaire a hard-on that he doesn't really need, I stir myself and pad out across the jungle floor. Yes, I think I'll eat a philosopher tonight. Knock the back of his head with one swipe of my paw, lick the knowledge porridge out of his skull with my abrasive tongue so that I might then know what he was talking about. Or I could, like my northern brothers up in the snow, go for a Siberian, but that might just be like drinking a gallon of vodka. Those two animals, the tiger and the eagle, are the kind of things that are sometimes described by people like nature filmmakers as charismatic animals. But of course we all know there are many other animals as well who aren't quite so glamorous, and they should not be forgotten. So this is a poem for them. And appropriately enough, I'm having a drink of beer because I am a slug, and I'm crawling out tonight, leaving a trail of slime, because I'm going to unite with the head louse, the wood louse, the weevil and the rat, and also join up with several other species that are anti-charismatic in the public eye, but this is an injustice which we seek to rectify. None of us look striking posing on mountain sides, migrating across savannas, or singing in the sky. We don't dive or leap majestically out of the ocean. Fine artists don't paint us to symbolise emotions. We don't roam in rainforests or tundras. We were stowaways on the ark. Where we live is called infested. It's never made a national park. And no one will cross the world to see us, but to hear a gorilla fart, they'll fly all the way to Africa in a polluting jet plane. The gorilla farts. They gasp in glee and then fly back again. We won't sell you anything with cute faces or appealing eyes. The means of our own death are what we advertise. Since a picture of a cockroach sells tons of insecticide, we are vermin, pests, pariahs, carrion-eating parasites. But when it all ends, we're going to cut you down to size, because the corpse of one lion will feed 10,000 flies. And lastly, for this half, down to the seaside. In fact, not just down to the seaside and into the sea. Listen, people, don't eat lobsters. You never know where they have been. They have crawled underneath seas and seen things that you've never seen. Listen, people, don't eat lobsters. You never know where they have been. They've seen sharks having a laugh. They've seen the big squid having fun. And they have learned from schools of mackerel beneath the light of a watery sun. Yes, these crustaceans got deep emotions as they crawl on ocean floors. Lobsters have codes, lobsters transmit, lobsters kiss with their strong sharp claws. So now people, don't eat real lobsters, just feast your eyes on the plastic lobsters hanging from the Tudor beam. Let the real ones live contented, seeing things that you've never seen.
That was PRMurry, and our next poet was going